song for us.
It is a
I don't
perfect
know,
song.
but I was starting to think about it, and I was like, you know what? We kind of do go together. Oh, I'm playing another song.
There are worse things I could do.
Who's ready for a little grease?
I'm ready for a little grease. Yes.
Yes. All right. So we had to start off with, first of all, who's jumping on? We got Sculpt AZ Med Spa. I love that. Austin's in the house. Pete Leclerc. You didn't show up for my party, Pete. You're in so much trouble.
Pete is so much
the
trouble.
official Joe Peck is in the house.
Joe Peck.
You know what, Joe? Oops. Joe, are you talking to my girl? Realtor Dan J's in the house. I love this. I love everybody that's getting on. Okay, so Bob Nathan's in the house.
Good
Whoop,
evening,
whoop.
Bob.
I love that. Hi, I'm sexy. Follow me. Okay.
Right.
Only because you're sexy.
If you weren't, we wouldn't do it.
You know, we have to talk about the party I had last Friday. How much fun?
So much fun. You guys missed it if you weren't there, but if you were there, you knew what fun it was. It was so much fun. It was the holiday party. It was.
Oh, he was sick. All right, Pete, you were sick. Good news is we're going to do another one because it was such a successful event that Jem, the owner, is like, let's do some more. And you know, Super Bowl is coming in February, which is really exciting. Tons of fun. Thanks. We love that. I got to meet Joe in person. I got to meet so many people in person. So many of my followers who specifically came just to meet me,
Yeah,
which was
every
really
5
cool.
minutes was someone new.
It was really cool. But I did not realize that the Super Bowl is the same weekend as New York Fashion Week. And so I just want you to know that I told New York Fashion Week I could not be there because I got to be here hosting some fun parties. So that's cool. So
right.
Put that on your calendar. Make sure you're following me because we're going to be doing some more fun parties. So that's pretty cool.
Yep.
And then, of course, Robert, wherever I am, Robert follows, which is awesome because it takes two to make a thing go right. All right. You know, he's like my other half. Not my better half, but the other half. So because you're my other half and my better half, I had to get him a Christmas present.
Wait till you see this.
This is like when I got one for myself as well, and when I forgot I ordered it, and when I opened it up, I died laughing. And anyways, I've been holding it over Robert's head. I was like, I got you the best Christmas present ever.
What is it?
What is it? Doesn't everybody need a mug? Of course.
It's a mug.
But
there you go. MFA Real Estate.
MFA Real Estate. That is Robert and
that is
our
us.
Personal little real estate company that we're calling
That's
ourselves.
right.
But the MFA, you don't really get to know what those stand for.
You have to ask us what it means.
Yeah.
It's in person.
In person, or send us a DM. We will tell you. But we painstakingly had to figure out who the two of us are together.
And it's MFA.
And it's MFA. It's legit. I feel like I need to play the song.
Legit.
Hold on. You know what? Tonight just might be like that. We might need this.
It's gonna
You
be
ready?
that way. Yes. It is. It takes two to make a thing go right.
It takes two to make a thing go right, and it is definitely
Too legit to quit.
too legit. All right, now we're gonna get in trouble. Okay. All right, so wait, you came on because you wanted to talk about real estate, so did we wanted to talk about real estate?
We did want to talk about real estate. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit, some nuggets of knowledge here, right?
We got some good stuff. First of all, I got an article, Newsbreak article, saying that Scottsdale, Arizona is the place to be.
It's the place to be. We have restaurants here that are world known now, that people are moving here because of these restaurants, is what this article said.
Yeah.
World renowned. And then what else happened in the world? We had, the World Cup. Argentina won, and they took the whole country took the day off, and we have the Super Bowl coming up.
Yep.
Right. I don't know if we take the day off, but what we do have is we have a lot of short-term rentals that happen here.
In fact, somebody just told me my daughter told me I should lock up my house and get out and rent my home.
Rent your home. Yep.
The answer to that is no.
No, that's right. Because what happens in Scottsdale? Scottsdale just now had an ordinance about short-term rentals now. You have to be licensed, you have to have a transaction license, you have to be registered, and a short-term rental is anything less than 30 days. And all of Scottsdale now, Scottsdale has a website where you can see all the short-term rentals in Scottsdale, and you have to have your neighbors pretty much approve it. Not necessarily approve it, but you have to tell them, hey.
The good neighbor clause.
The good neighbor clause. I let all my neighbors know, each side across the street, that this home is now going to be a hotel.
And then you don't wake up the next day because they murdered you.
Right.
You are going to rent it? What? And you were saying though, like South Scottsdale, this is good to know too, because if you are looking to move into a neighborhood, we were kind of talking about
Yeah.
this, you really have to be smart about the neighborhood you're moving into, because you really don't want to be in a neighborhood full of short-term rentals.
Right.
Because the pride of ownership just isn't there.
There's a lot of streets down in South Scottsdale where like the whole row is 70% short-term rentals.
Really interesting,
Yeah.
right? You're like, I wouldn't want to live in a neighborhood that was all short-term rentals. Lots of parties, probably lots of theft, lots of people coming and going.
Well, just a lot of transient. You know, it just removes the neighborhood aspect of what a neighborhood is.
I totally agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what else with all of that? The short-term rentals. Should you be thinking about investing in homes to do short-term rentals?
Well, you know, look at what the environment is with Airbnb and VRBO. I mean, some of these now they're putting cleaning charges on top of.
It's getting more expensive.
Yeah, it's getting more expensive now, and so I mean, there's a lot of talk about, well, now hotels are probably the better option now. Not really advocating for either or, but that's what's going on out there, and so you really need to be, you know, well.
Well, I think if you have a big enough party, it probably makes sense to be in a house, right?
Right, and if you have a big family, I mean, it's fun. That's the part of the fun part of
Right.
being in a new city.
Kim's in the house. Whoop whoop.
Hey, Kim.
Yeah, but right, if you do have a ton of people where you need lots of bedrooms, it's hard to do that in a hotel room, and that does add
Yeah,
up.
it does
add up when you have to have multiple bedrooms. But I think what did happen was people are going, you know what, why stay at a hotel when I can get so much more space for the same price as a house?
Yeah.
But that's sort of changing right now.
Yep.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yep. Yeah. You. It's. What does the family want, or you know, what do you and your friends want? I know also, I've had some clients where they wanted to get in a VRBO home, but they're party people, and it's like we said, you're not going to get into a home like that, so you have to be careful.
And if you were thinking about getting a place for the Super Bowl, you're probably late.
Probably too late.
You're probably too late, so you might want to really look at getting a hotel and hurry up fast.
If you can, you probably need to get cancellations now.
Yeah, it's not the
Yeah,
truth.
that's the truth.
All right.
It's weeks away.
Well, so I think this is the thing right now. If you are looking to buy or sell your home, I know right now it's holiday time. You're probably, whatever you were thinking has been put on hold.
Right.
Everything's been put on hold. We're all scrambling. Except
Well,
for me,
yeah,
because I
so-
already got his present.
So real quick about inventory, Maricopa County has been hovering around 20,000 for the past couple months now. This week we're at 17,000. And if you look at the stats that we post every week, you can kind of see where what's going on
down.
market, you know, versus what's closing. It's the closing.
But that's pretty normal right now because it's the holiday.
Yeah,
End of the year, holiday.
Yep.
So January, do you think it'll pick back up?
Well, it's always our season. Yeah, but it's going to pick back up for
Okay,
sure.
so January, if you were thinking of buying or selling a home, I always say, I said it in our post earlier, knowledge is power. It doesn't cost you anything to call us.
No. Just doot, doot, doot. Hello.
It doesn't cost you anything to get the knowledge from us, to come out to your house, to take a look at it, to see what we think you should do with your house, what we think your house would be worth, what we, you know, just get some good advice. That is the best
Just get
thing
some advice. Just get some.
Get some advice.
Yeah.
And we can help you do that. And again, it costs you nothing. Because if you haven't bought a home, if you've never sold a home, sometimes you don't know what you're doing. And like we went to that house, I swear I'm never going to let this one go. $3 million house. They spent $1 million on the remodel to make it look just like 1992.
Yep. So yeah, it's free to get our experience.
Input.
Yeah.
And all of the people that we know that can help you, from interior designers to CAD designers to landscape architects to handyman
Painters.
and painters. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole, contractors, pool people. I mean, we have the whole team.
I just, you know what, I got an IV last night, and the woman who did my IV, her husband sells pools.
Oh.
And I said, how's it going? And she said, well, there's no problem selling the pool, but it's taking so long to build the pools. So it's a very much long situation to get it done. Trim
carpenters,
carpenters. Do you have a trim? Because she specifically needs a trim carpenter.
I
Not just a handyman, a trim
No, I have a
carpenter.
contractor that has all those people in his pocket, so I can definitely find a trim carpenter.
A trim carpenter.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got a couple great handymen,
Yep.
but specifically trim carpenters, not specifically. They're just amazing. Typically, these guys do more than one thing.
My people have people.
There you go. His people have people. He's special. He's maybe a little bit more special than me.
She's special.
I'm special.
Did you see my coffee mug?
I think you got to show it one more time.
Yeah, one more time.
One more time.
Whoa.
One more time. So Robert, this wasn't Robert's only Christmas present, by the way. This was just part of it.
Look, oh my goodness. We go together like Rama Lama Lama, the dingy dingy dong.
So there it is, MFA Real Estate. If you want to know what MFA Real Estate is, you have to call us.
Yes.
You have to call us. You have to come meet us here at England Booker's. We'll show you around and we'll let you know what MFA.
Yeah. And you're going to say, I never knew that.
And stay tuned and follow us. Robert AZ Realtor. Did I get that correct?
Yeah, you got it correct.
Lifestyle Jewels. Follow us because coming up February, I'm going to be hosting lots of parties for the Super Bowl. We're going to have lots of fun stuff going on. Listen, everybody needs to know about real estate. It's probably the largest purchase you will ever make, and it's a great way to make extra money. So knowing about it is a good idea. Follow us for that. Come to our networking events.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to network.
Everybody.
If you're single, networking is great. That's how you may meet your love of your life.
Yeah.
Number 2, networking is great because you might meet your trim carpenter. You might meet your new photographer.
You really never know who you do meet. It's so helpful to just come network and just meet new people.
It's always a great time,
Yeah.
honestly. It's so much fun. And get out of the house. You know, Robert, you had a really shitty day on Friday.
I did. Oh my gosh.
And sometimes on those days, I'll tell you what, when Robert says he's going to show up, he shows up. When I say I'm going to show up, I show up.
He does.
But Robert had a crappy day. I'm sure you would have been happy enough just to stay at home.
Yeah, but it's always better to get out. I know
Because
that.
then did it not cheer you up?
Yes, it did.
It always does, and this is what happens. We're coming into the next 2 weeks. You're going to have those days where you're like, I just don't want to go. I'm tired. I'm spent. I don't feel like socializing. Randy's in the house. Whoop, whoop.
But, that mood, when you're defeated for the day, that mood, if you just stay at home, it may get a little better, but you're still defeated. But when you change the scenery around you, it's always uplifting.
Yeah. Get out
Especially
of
party
yourself.
like this, yeah.
Get out of your own way. And I promise you, even for myself, I tell everybody I'm an extroverted introvert. I didn't want to go to my own party. I always have a good time. I never leave a party and say, gosh, I wish I didn't do that. Never. Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, it was a wonderful event.
Well, and I tell you, there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more. So get out of your own way and come and hang out with Robert and I. We always have fun. We'll include you. If you come and you're like, I don't know anybody, I promise I will introduce you to everyone there. Just, grab onto me and tell me, and I will introduce you to everybody, and so will Robert.
Yes.
He's a friendly guy. Right?
That's what they say.
He's a friendly guy. I like him.
That's my neighborhood.
I'll keep him
It's
around.
Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, right?
It's Mr.
I
Rogers'
want
name.
that.
Okay, that's true. All right, we need we should have played some snow today or something.
It's the Christmas episode because Christmas is on
Gosh,
Sunday.
this weekend.
This weekend.
Can we cool a cigar? Can we cool a cigar? Can we
Yes.
cool? What does that mean? Randy, you can have a cigar. I'll come have a cigar with you. I haven't had one in a long time. Okay, we need to have.
I was supposed to get a cigar with Nick that night,
I know.
and I apologize, Nick.
I like a coffee cigar. They're very good. Oh, my brother. I'll
It's
call
time
him later.
for tunes. It's
All
a
right, here we
Tuesday
go.
tune time.
Smoke. Yes, you can smoke a cigar, Randy. Got the jingles. Christmas and Olive.
Die Hard is a
Friday
Christmas
next week.
movie.